All right, you naughty little ravers. My name's Matt, and I'm no DJ.
So here we go. Pulled up outside BopDJ in Manchester. Now we're going to go in and see what this is all about.
So here we are in BopDJ in Manchester. If you are ever in Manchester, please go and check this place out. There's so much stuff in there, and it's really cool. Super helpful people. So you can see there, you've got gig speakers, you've got monitors, production equipment, all sorts of now you've got mixers and samplers there. You've got all of the monitor speakers up here, whole wall of them that you can try out all of. DJ controllers, more DJ controllers, more DJ controllers. Turntables, of course. Another setup that you can have a little play with. Whole wall of headphones here on the right hand side. It was just excellent, and if you go in there, you can park right outside in central Manchester, and they'll do you free parking. So after having a really good look around at everything, chatting to the staff for half an hour, and just kind of they got a feel for what I was after and pointed me in the right direction, I narrowed it down to three main options here. Okay, this was the first one that I looked at. This is the Rain Performer. So this is really cool because you've got the feel of original style turntables where you'd use vinyl, because they've got high torque motorized aluminium platters. So it gives you that real feel of a turntable kind of setup. You've got four channel mixer selection, precision faders. You've got advanced stems control with stem split, stem level, and stem pad mode. You've also got instant a cappella or instrumental with that. There's an internal effects engine with 29 effects, 4 knob control channel effects, and you have access to Serato software. There is 3.5-inch wheel displays with multiple waveform and library views. You've got their patented Mag 4 crossfader. The 16 performance pads. There's deck selection buttons for mixing with up to 4 software decks. 2 phono inputs for turntables or external decks, and all of the quality you'd expect to get of a Rain unit. I would certainly have gone for this if I prioritised scratching and I wanted a vinyl feel above everything else, or if I was doing more of a hip hop or open format type thing. Okay, this is the second one that I was really tempted by. This is the Pioneer FLX10, which is essentially the big brother of the FLX4, the entry-level controller. This is a 4-channel controller. It's compatible with both Rekordbox and Serato. You've got track separation features, including effects and input gain control, mix point link up, six color effects, 3-band equalizer, mic equalizer with talk over function. You've got full-size jog wheels on this with jog adjust and kind of multicolor LEDs, which are quite nice. High dots per inch displays on this, and this is by far the best laptop controller that I saw. So it's not a standalone unit. You do have to use this with a laptop. It's also got stems function on it again, so it's bang up to date. And choose this, I would say, if you want maximum creativity, because you've got all 4 channels plus the stems feature. If you want to use your laptop, and if you want essentially future-facing performance features, this is the one to go for. It's reasonably priced. It is obviously the most expensive laptop controller that I saw, but that said, you get an awful lot for your money with this, so it's definitely worth considering. So now we get onto the last option that I looked at. This is the Pioneer DJ XDJ RX3 standalone system. This has been around for a little while, and I understand it might just have gone out of production. So if you want one of these, move really quickly before stock runs out. This has been the benchmark for years, apparently, from what I've been hearing and the investigation I've done online, and is the one I went for in the end. It's got a 10.1 inch high def touchscreen, lovely intuitive interface, playlist banks, one touch preview, 3-band waveforms, again, phrase display, pad status display. You've got your countdown timer, repeat mode, loads of effects built in, including beat effects and color effects. You've got your effects release straight away as well without having to adjust your knobs. You can again use Record Box and Serato on this. The one thing it doesn't have on this is the stems feature, which I think is going to become more prevalent in future. But I mean, you can tell why this has been the benchmark for a while, because as a standalone, fully digital controller, it's beautiful. I chose this because one, I want reliability, so I don't want have any problems with my laptop crashing or losing Wi-Fi for any reason. I like simplicity, and this is so user friendly. It's brilliant. You can plug in USB and just go. And apparently, even though I don't know much about it, it mirrors the current club standard, but as an all-in-one unit rather than the separate items. Like I said, this is the one I went for in the end, and I'm going to set it up, and then we'll see how it goes. But when I was playing on it in the shop, it was just brilliant. Yeah, then of course we moved on because I need to hear what I'm playing. I've got a set of decent headphones, so I didn't need to buy any of them, but I certainly needed some monitor speakers. So the three that I looked at the Pioneer DJ VM70s, I looked at the Yamaha HS7s, and I looked at the KRK RP7 G5s. If you're interested, we used Ronnie Sizer's brown paper bag as a comparison. So the Pioneer 6.5-inch woofer, Class D amplification, whatever that is, with DSP tuning. Okay, this is designed specifically for DJ and production crossover use. It has EQ controls for room tuning, and it's voiced to switch between flat and then club style sound. According to online, and this is online stuff that I've researched, it's not my opinion, it's not as flat or accurate as Yamaha for mixing. It's got an intentionally slightly what they call a coloured sound, and has less precise stereo imaging. All of that may mean something to you. That doesn't mean anything to me. Like I say, I went completely on sound. The Yamaha HS7, 6.5-inch woofer, 95 watt biamped system. It's known for its flat, uncoloured frequency response, and has room control and high trim adjustments. And this was noticeable when we listened to them. It's got a weak perceived bass, so it could have really done with a subwoofer, especially for bass-heavy stuff. And that made it not particularly exciting for casual listening as well, which I wanted to use mine for as well. That's mainly what put me off these. It was the lack of that deep bass availability. Then we came on to the KRK RP7 G5s. So this, as I understand, they're part of the Gibson brand family, who I know a little bit about from experience. They make really, really good guitar amplifiers. These are 7-inch Kevlar woofer with the DSP and LCD tuning system. 3 voicing modes, digitally controlled from the rear of each speaker. A front ported design. Again, online research, it says the bass can be slightly exaggerated on these ones, so it's in contrast to the Yamaha. Apparently they can mask misking issues. Mask misking issues? What? Mask mixing issues? Thank you. If they're relied along alone. And relied along alone. What? Relied along alone? No. relied upon alone. Thank you.
But because I tend to mix a lot through my headphones, that didn't bother me. And apparently they're not as refined in the high frequency detail as the others. However, these are the ones I went for purely because I like the sound best. I really like that big bassy sound without having to invest in anything more.
Right, I've got all my stuff back home. So, time to set it up.
So that was the trip to Manchester, and we're back. We're all set up. Now, next thing, download some software, find some tunes, and get stuck in. Thanks very much for watching, you naughty little ravers. I'm not going to beg you, but if you want to see where this goes next, give us a like and subscribe. Cheers.